So Alice Ann and Amy went up in flames at the same exact time in two different locations. And if you're curious what this is about, it's about spontaneous human combustion.
Dude, you spend way too much time with that girl. If you...
Which is a top three biggest fear coming from a 90s kid. Number one being quicksand, and number three being acid rain melting off my face. As these were really a big problem back in the day. Now, if you don't know what spontaneous human combustion is, it's pretty freaking weird. It's whenever you're laying there asleep and all of a sudden you catch on fire and you burn up completely, bones and all. Sometimes the feet are left, sometimes there's a skull left, but the bones are gone. Now, what's weird about this is nothing else burns. Like maybe the bed will burn, or maybe there will be some sear spots on the ceiling, but the houses usually stay intact. They don't catch on fire. It's just the bodies, and it burns the bones and all. Which, if you don't know, it has to get up to around 1500 degrees Fahrenheit to burn bones, and that has to be for a sustained period of time. You can't just poof, there it goes. No. I'm not exactly sure what it takes to get put on a watch list, but I'm pretty sure the search terms I used for this video might have got me put on something. I'm just saying. Anyways, I felt like I needed to put that in while I was editing this because that's when I thought about it. Yay, back to the video. No, it takes quite a big fire to do this. Now, in the case of the girls that got burned up, this one is kind of odd because they were separated completely. Their parents were divorced. One was staying at their grandmother's house. The other one was staying at the mother's house. Why they split them up like that, I do not know. However, one of them caught on fire, and while residents ran to help this person out, a mile down the road, her sister caught on fire at the same time. Now, one of them was a little bit of a pyro, so that's what they blamed it on. However, the other one was extremely against fire, absolutely hated it. So it's odd that they both happened to catch on fire and burn up at the same time. Now, they didn't die by fire, they died by shock because people eventually found them or seen them on fire and put them out. They took them to the hospital by horse-drawn ambulances. Unfortunately, due to extreme pain, they passed away. But it is still very odd that they both caught on fire at the same exact time in two separate locations and ended up dying of the same exact thing, shock. Now, there are some pretty good scientific theories on why this happens, one of them being the wicking effect. And if you don't know what that is, oh, it's oh so lovely. It's whenever a spark or an ash or something like that touches you and it starts singeing the fat in your body. Now, usually the people who succumb to spontaneous human combustion are usually inebriated in some way or another, and that's what scientists think happens. They are wrapped up in a blanket, a spark hits them, it starts searing through them. They're too wasted to get up, but the spark keeps going deeper and deeper until it starts melting their fat, turning into liquid form. The liquid going into whatever cloth is surrounding them, turning into a basically human candle. And they burn so slow that it just burns everything up, but it doesn't turn into a high temperature problem, leaving the houses intact. Now, the only problems with this theory that people have is it's hard to burn up bones. You have to get a really hot temperature. I mean, 1500 degrees is pretty smoking, but I guess it could happen. There's other scientific theories, like maybe your body produces too much acetone and it catches on fire that way. That's a weird one that I didn't even know your body could do, but apparently it can. Anyways, I figured you all would enjoy that, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. Bye.